264 public episode.
Hello and welcome.
This is the first one you'll hear after the election. We don't know what's happened yet. It's 7 p.m. on the day of. The polls are about to close or just closed.
It's breaking news. Donald Trump has just eaten a dog turd.
Oh,
picked it up
no.
off the ground and put it in his mouth. And even worse, even more damning evidence, it was not white. It was a fresh brown dog turd.
Oh, the new DEI kind.
Yeah, exactly.
The DEI dog turds. Yeah, the white genocide of dog turds.
The white genocide.
Yeah. Actually, what happened was
Nobody's talking about that except for us.
RFK was vivisecting a dog to get its shit out. There was a dog that was constipated, and he volunteered to I'll just cut it open and get the poop out. And then he offered the poop to Trump, and Trump said, "Don't mind if I do."
Yeah, I'll eat it. That'd be great. I mean, you're walking your dog along the street. RFK drives up, just hops out, and just starts slaughtering your dog. And then you're like, "Hey, I got to meet RFK Jr. That's pretty cool."
Yeah.
He takes him. He's like, "Hey, you done with this? Are you done? I'll take it with me. I'll get rid of this if you don't want it anymore."
Yeah, I guess dog poop is like a white supremacist signaling thing now. Like when they used to drink milk and stuff.
A dog whistle.
Yeah, because they always say that that Indian people worship cows and they eat their poop, which is sometimes true, but most of them don't do that because it's gross.
No, I would say the majority don't eat the poop.
And a lot of them are saying, you know what, we need our own thing. They're already saying white people treat dogs too good, that they fuck dogs, that they love their dogs, and they kiss them and hug them and let them on the couch, and maybe we should eat their poop to show those Indians we have a better animal.
I'm surprised they're not eating squirrel poop. You've been watching the news recently.
That's hard to find. It's hard to pick up.
Yeah.
It's like picking up like individual grains of rice. It's just kind of hard to... Plus, they leave it all over. And it's like you have to chase them up into the tree and squeeze them.
So what you have to do is set up like your living room like a cage and then put them in that cage and then just not clean that cage for like, I don't know, 10 years or whatever. Actually, no.
What I do with the rest of my pets.
Yeah. For like 2 years. And then, because that's how long Josh has lived there.
Just put newspaper on the ground.
Then you can have a lot of squirrel poop. Yeah, I mean, that's...
Take it under the fridge.
Wouldn't that be awesome to go to someone's house and the entire carpet is covered in newspaper? Just the whole
that would
thing.
be great.
It's like on the porch.
Oh, I'd love that, man.
You look at the newspaper and it's like Bob Dole drops out of the race.
Well, would you want newspaper or would you want like garbage bags just covering the floor? I feel like garbage bags would kind of protect the floor a bit better.
But newspaper's more absorbent.
And it's already in the garbage.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be absorbed. You kind of, because like, here's my thought, like, right?
You want it to evaporate.
One big tarp, and then you just kind of, you can lift it up and you can just sort of dump it outside and then put the tarp back down.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe have it on a mechanism. So you can just lift it up, lift up one side, and then just dump it out.
Yeah.
Like one of those beds
like one
for
side's
sick people.
connected to your, one side's sort of tied to your window, and it lays flat, and then you can just lift it up, and it just kind of funnels through your window into your bushes, and then all the piss and the shit that you've been doing on the floor. Because it's like, I want to play games. I don't want to go to the bathroom, right? I don't want to throw my food in the trash. I just want to throw it on the ground because it's fun.
My poop floor.
And
it's
then
like my poop sock.
That just... Yeah, it just goes out the window, and then you don't have to worry about it. The problem is if you have the screen in, and the poop is, it's going to get
that's why you got to have diarrhea, so it can get through the screen.
Believe it or not, diarrhea can still get caught on the screen, because now imagine
the corn gets filtered out, but then you have the corn, you can can wash off the corn.
Real diarrhea. Like the food, but sometimes, I mean, it's chunky, right? Like say what I had for breakfast, right? 16 eggs, and then 2 steaks. And then what did I have for lunch? Well, about 8 pounds of ground beef. And then what did I have for dinner? Nothing, because my stomach is so full from this healthy diet. And I went to the bathroom on the floor, and I just absolutely painted the floor, right? And then to the point where we actually have to empty it, right? This is the first time I've ever used this one, and it's just completely covered.
I made my Jackson Pollock for today.
Yeah, and it's been about 4 weeks since I've gone my last BM, so it's just absolutely been built up. But there's still chunks in it. And I think it's because my body has absorbed so many healthy nutrients from the ground beef and the eggs that it doesn't need to break down this other food, right?
Mm-hmm. So it's been 4 weeks, but you have diarrhea?
Yeah, of course. That's healthy. It's coming. My body, why would I have a solid poop if my body's absorbed every nutrient? You know what I mean?
It means you're well hydrated if you have diarrhea. Because you got water to spare.
Many nutrients, which is why it comes out like that.
And it sprays out. Yeah, that's why it's in such a rush to come out.
It happens when you're
too hydrated.
Exactly.
Too much water. That's how you get rid of it.
Yeah, they say when you have diarrhea, it means you got to drink less water. Make sure you drink less water, because then then you'll have a solid poop because there isn't enough water.
Yeah. You know, it's sort of like making a meatball. If you don't throw in like bread into it, right? It's just gonna fall apart, and that's like similar. Like if you keep throwing water at diarrhea, it's gonna stay diarrhea.
Yeah, you need to emulsify the diarrhea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With more eggs.
I think I said it before, but I still love the idea of using a historical newspaper for dog poop on the floor. Just having
like
the
1912
president assassinated December 1963, or like the Civil War ending, or D-Day, or shit like that.
Princess Di.
Yeah, Princess Di. People look at it and they're like, "Wait a minute, why would you use that newspaper?" And it's like, well, I don't pay for the newspaper. What am I, 80 years old?
Yeah.
The only one I have is the one that they found at my grandma's house. And because she kept
using the second book that was ever printed on the printing press.
Yeah,
like,
the Gutenberg Bible.
One? No one gives a shit about the second book. That's fine. You know what'd be cool though? A bunch of Sports Illustrated swimsuit magazines on the ground.
Homina.
Yeah,
you have my attention.
I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Just letting the dog
I'm not
shit
into scat
piss
porn.
on that. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, literal scat porn.
mind.
Just shit on a Playboy. Making my own scat porn.
Making my own scat.
I poop tributed my dad's Sports Illustrated.
I'm tributing these magazines.
Cindy Crawford. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
Poop tribute.
Yeah. There's also booger tribute, when you use a picture of someone to blow your nose.
Yeah, but that's when you do it instead of like a booger wall, you have a bunch of posters. You have a booger tribute.
I guess the poop tribute is already like the Obama toilet paper.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's kind of a
the
poop
Trump
tribute.
yeah.
Every time you wipe your ass, you're poop tributing Obama.
I still have that. You got me that for Christmas.
I think I got rid of it. I was too afraid to use it because I thought, what if I get assassinated?
You don't want to be racist?
Yeah.
What if someone What if a black guy walks in on me wiping my ass with
What if I
Obama
get
toilet
canceled?
paper? It's like, no.
Yeah, for the listener, Alex sent us all Obama toilet paper like 4 years ago for Christmas, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was
Well after he was out of office.
Yeah, mine's just sitting on my bookshelf. I'm kind of worried, like, if my father ever comes and like visits me or stays at my house, that he'll like see it and think it's genuine and be like proud of me, and then I have to say, well,
Yeah,
it's
I've never used it
ironic,
actually.
though. I'm not really a fan of Obama, but not probably for the same reasons that you aren't. But like maybe some of them are similar, but not the same way.
I just wouldn't want him touching my butt because he would like it.
Yeah,
It would be like he's licking my asshole. Like he would
he'd
like
that too much.
That's why I do it with Trump.
I would hate that
Because he wouldn't like it, which is why I
Do they
support
make
him.
Trump toilet paper?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes.
It's called Art of the Deal.
Uh-oh, catty. That's why when you were talking about like, you know, you do see a lot more Trump stores, but like liberals buy that kind of shit. The whole like your Kickstarter sucks. Like first like 3 seasons are just all like anti-Trump books, like children's
Yeah.
books and anti-Trump like shirts, and it's like all funder stuff. We're gonna like fight him by selling you a bunch of merch that you'll never use.
Man. There's so much Trump toilet paper on Amazon. There's one that says "Make your butt great again" with a picture of him.
There you go.
And for some reason, when I look it up, a bunch of Justin Trudeau ones come up as well, and they have Trudeau with like the headdress on, doing like the praying, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's good for like a racist guy too.
Yeah, no, there's 5 names of the Trudeau toilet paper. So they have him in blackface with a turban, and that's called Arabian Nights.
Mm-hmm.
There's cultural appropriation, which is the one with him praying and the head. I think it's like a Sikh, like a scarf on his head.
I thought they liked that stuff. Don't they like cultural appropriation?
Not when their enemy does.
No, yeah, not when you can use it.
I guess it's all just calling people out on hypocrisy, but like, has Justin Trudeau criticized people for doing that? Like, has he made a speech saying people shouldn't culturally approciate from Sikhs? I don't think so.
No, because
why would he?
Because he would. Because exactly.
Well, he doesn't want to piss off Modi, because the Hindu nationalists are already killing Sikhs in Canada. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's like a whole thing. Three more.
Don't do that.
Father and son. So that's Trudeau and Castro on one roll of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Kim Jong Trudeau, which is his face photoshopped onto Kim Jong Un with a hammer and sickle. There
is it. Does he have the haircut still? Like the?
It's like haircut? It's Kim Jong Un's. Yeah. He still has the Kim Jong Un haircut.
Nice.
It's just like a Photoshop of his face. And then selfie, which is just Trudeau with a beard when he was trying to look really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey, if you need toilet paper.
Oh wow! Look at this.
There you go.
Yeah, there should be toilet paper for every politician. Like every president, there should be like if you want to wipe your ass with like Rutherford B. Hayes, you should be able to buy that.
There's a pen holder, and his Trudeau on all fours, kind of like twerking his ass up doggy style. And
$40 is a good deal.
Yeah, with his pants pulled down, and you can shove a pen in his ass. It's like a pen holder.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can fuck him. You can pretend that you're fucking his bare ass because you don't like him.
I can't wait to get like an office job and then put that on my desk day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just be like, all right, everybody, let's come talk to me.
Working for Trudeau's office.
And everybody's American, has no idea. It like doesn't even look like Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. No idea. It looks more like Anthony Blinken. You could just say it's Anthony Blinken.
You're just anally penetrating a random man who is screaming on your desk. And you're like, hey, man, how was your weekend?
We got some reviews.
It looks like Gordon Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Way too funny. Read the headline, LOL, ha 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 ha. It garnered so many laughs at work because of what Trudeau has done. Perfect funny, although they are putting the pen in too many times and too hard. I don't think this is a very smart person that wrote this.
No.
So like everyone, what office is this where they're all like, they're going around and just taking turns fucking his ass with a pen?
Yeah, just like an office full of like rapists.
Yeah, like what place
hey,
is
guys.
this where it's even like an office? Like, there's one where someone has a joint in his ass.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a half-smoked joint that someone's just like, he's using it as like a clip or like a holder.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're having Justin Trudeau boof weed. That's another thing. It's like the guy at January 6th who smoked a joint at a senator's desk, and the senator voted to legalize it. There's the guy from a Democrat from Oregon.
Like, hey, dude, I smoked weed at your desk. I bet that pisses you off.
Yeah, the guy who's like, who hates Justin Trudeau, and he's like, oh, you know what Justin Trudeau would be pissed about? Weed. He would hate if you put legal weed around him. He would be like, oh, I hate this.
I put a joint in his butt.
Yeah.
He'd be so mad.
He would be so mad if you did a rainbow party to him. Or if you shrunk yourself down like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and then had him do the gerbil trick with you.
Yeah.
And you were just stuck in his ass running around and clawing at his ass cheeks and
just biting
suffocating.
Him.
He would hate it.
Pesky Patriot. Oh, they have a Sleepy Joe Biden one.
Yeah,
That's
I just clicked on that one.
Let's go Brandon.
I saw Nancy Pelosi in there. Be cool to get some Bill Clinton ones.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Frequently bought together is the Joe Biden, where you can shove the pencil in his ass, and then also a bobblehead of Trump, where he's dressed up as the Terminator, and it says the Trumpinator.
Okay, this is actually This is actually a cool thing. This is what I want. It's a Trump DeSantis yard sign.
Yeah, just confuse people.
Yeah.
Order that now, put it out next week.
I know. That's what like if he loses, I want to order that and just put that in my lawn. Just to make everybody upset.
There's a 1-star review that says there's tape on the letters.
Mm-hmm.
I would like a life-size version of this. Is there any way you could make a life-size version of this with like the sex doll material? And it's Justin Trudeau or Joe Biden bending over, and there's a big hole with their asshole?
Semi-speaking sort of that. You know, my favorite photo is the peanut butter photo with the hole in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, our friend Zeke was searching through one of his websites that he looks through, and it is a fleshlight that is a peanut butter jar.
I have to say,
and it looks exactly like the peanut butter jar.
That's a waste of money. You could just get peanut butter.
I know it is a waste of money because peanut butter is so much less expensive. But when peanut butter becomes more expensive, well, then frankly, were,
This is a link to it here. So this is on a website called Primal Hardware, but where is spelled like werewolf.
Yeah,
and this is probably the best like splash page I've ever seen on like a 18+ site. It says contains adult content. Don't go if you're over 18. And then the two options are hide under your bed or grease me up, baby.
So you got to click grease me up in case you were wondering.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, they don't realize that under my bed it's all just furry dildos. So I'm kind of seeing furry dildos either way.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm confused. Which one do I click? But it looks exactly like the peanut butter jar picture.
Dude, the description.
Yeah,
they said we were fucking nuts when we started this company. They were right. Yes. The next time you need to bust a nut, jam it in this. Extra creamy swirls will caress you in a buttery bliss of soft silicone. Your move, Mr. Carver.
It doesn't look like real peanut butter, though.
No,
because it's all one color and it doesn't have a label. Like, I guess you could put a label on it if you wanted to get really creative. But for $60,
I know. Like for 60, you'd expect it to have like,
it should look like an actual jar of peanut butter.
Yeah, it should have like a pretend label, and like the top it should be like brown or like a.
Yeah, it should look like it's not all the way full.
Yeah. Well, okay, hear me out. Maybe it's like a Warhammer thing where you can paint it.
Oh, I mean,
you're paying a bit of a premium because it also gives you like a project and it's like a fun hobby.
Just because I own a latex mask does not mean I know how to paint on a latex mask. Like I don't know how well that would go.
It looks like you could just slide it right in. If you get like a jar of, Jif peanut butter and then clean it out, you can just slide it right in there and it'd probably work.
No, that's how. Yeah, you stick your penis in there, Chad. Of course.
No, into the jar, so nobody knows. That
I think it's the size of the jar.
What do you think? Why do you have this jar of peanut butter in your nightstand drawer?
They sell a rock with a hole in it. It's made from silicone, but it's live cast from a real New Hampshire river stone for your ultimate lithophilic fantasies. So there are people that want to fuck a rock. Why can't you just make I guess the rock would be hard, but like, why do you like rocks so much then? Like if you don't want to fuck an actual rock, then are you really a lithophile? It seems like you don't like rocks that much. You just like silicone.
There's something called the manhandle, which is a penis dildo, but it holds your toothbrush.
Oh, that's cool.
Through the tip, the hole, the urethra. And then the tail light is a bulb. Can you stick it up your ass? I don't know if you can.
These things are crazy.
Okay, you can stick it up your ass. It is a light bulb that you can stick up your ass, and it does work. It does turn on. Because a light bulb would actually break.
It's LED.
I hope. Yeah, I think it's like soft on the outside.
Yeah,
I think.
I would hope.
Because it would suck to have a light bulb break inside your butt.
Yeah.
Well, that's I think why, like, because that's
okay. Yeah, it looks like it's silicone, right? And then you can put that over.
Oh yeah. But like, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't want a bulb to break off in your butt. That would hurt. There's humpables. But okay, there's a werewolf butt, and a werewolf mouth with his tongue out.
I wouldn't do that to a werewolf. If I saw a werewolf, I would run. Or I would stand perfectly still, or whatever you're supposed to do. I would not try to hump it. I would not try to hump.
You sure
Does that make him go back to normal?
Yes. If you make a werewolf nut, it goes back to normal, even in a full moon.
But does he go back to a man or a wolf? Because that would suck. That would suck if he went back to, if you did all this stuff to make him go back to normal and he just became a wolf.
Imagine that, like the guy, like the mysterious old man's telling you, hey, you got to like have sex with the werewolf to like save the werewolf. And you're like, all right, fucking fine. I'll do this. And then it turns into just like a dog. And you're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the human guy.
You have to adopt the dog.
Oh, I had sex with a dog. Obviously, you'd be more upset. I wasn't.
Nobody clipped that.
Yeah, I mean, if you had sex with a werewolf, you probably
fine. Whatever, not a big deal.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's part human.
Yeah, that's just a guy or a gal, right?
It's just a really furry person.
Yeah,
right. Someone with a lot of body.
They're kind of manic at that moment,
Yeah, they're sort of a bear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a bear. So not
a lot of werewolves are
But
bears.
if you're having sex with a dog, well, that's
shouldn't do that.
Go, my friend.
You shouldn't do that.
Go ahead. You know what? Let's do a quick PSA. Please, quit having sex with dogs out there. If you're listening to this and you're having sex with a dog, knock it off.
Yeah, RFK Jr.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you.
Well, that's a corpse. I don't know.
We see you at the dog sperm bank every day.
Oh, this pesky
Don't see it
patriot.
in the library though.
Nope.
They also have just a Pittsburgh T-shirt for $44. Just as Pittsburgh on it. That's a pretty good deal.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you
There's
supposed
a
to fuck
gray-bearded
that?
man on the toilet. I don't know if you can. I mean, you could.
Are you supposed to use it as a cum shirt? That would be funny if they just sold something
Yes.
explicitly as a cum shirt. Like this is
There's
our
tons of
this is our
shirts.
merch, and please come on it. It's
They
for
want you to
coming.
Andrew and I
contribute
used
it.
to. Yeah, Andrew and I used to send each other like all the like dog shit T-shirts on Amazon, and the one he used to post and send was just like, "This is my cum shirt," like it just says
cool.
it on it. Like wearing that around.
They should sell the
Going to the
extra
bank.
T-shirts like for the Super Bowl losers
Mhm.
and those kind of things. They should just
Ooh.
sell them at half price as cum shirts instead of sending them
Just
to
give them
Africa.
away. There should be a program where they give them away for guys to use as cum shirt. So you don't have to use your your Punisher shirts anymore.
Africa has too many shirts. That's why they're just using them
Yeah.
as cum shirts. It's really
many t-shirts.
disrespectful because they're just people are
That
just
pisses me off.
dumping
that you
off
get
boatloads
those.
of T-shirts every couple of years, and they've got so many
Terrible.
around that they're just coming in them. They're wiping their butts with them.
Mhm.
It's
Sure.
Shirtopia down there.
There's egg molds. You can stick an egg up your butt. I'm gotta click off this.
That's old
website.
hat.
Yeah,
I know, but
What do you
like-
want to be a chicken?
But
Like I don't think it's that fun to be a chicken.
well, it looked like aliens. It looked more like an alien egg
Oh,
than like
okay.
a chicken egg.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of glowing and like yellow, and not
Mhm.
just like a little white egg. Because you could just do that. You could hard boil an egg.
That would be weird
Yeah,
if
that's
aliens
easy
had an
to
egg.
Squish.
Like how could they
Yeah.
be? Could they
Well-
be that advanced if they had eggs?
Well, like, but like xenomorphs have eggs, right? And like, I guess they're not super advanced, but they survive.
It
It
seems like
depends
if
on
you
the type
could build
of
a spaceship, you would have to be a mammal.
Not necessarily.
Like what's the
I
smartest
think there's
animal that lays
plenty.
eggs? Like a raven, maybe?
Platypus, a crow.
Yeah, definitely Raven.
They
Black
couldn't-
Crow.
Yeah, the corvids. I don't think they could build
Yeah.
a spaceship
Yeah.
though.
I think if you gave thumbs to a crow, they'd build a spaceship and they'd already be on fucking Mars by now.
Like even
We're
we
the
can't do
ones
that stuff.
fucking this up. We don't want to. That's the problem. We don't have the desire.
Yeah, nobody
Right?
wants
Because
to travel
everybody
space
wants-
anymore
Nobody wants to go to space anymore.
except Elon Musk.
No, nobody wants
He
to
ruined
do
it for
this.
everybody.
Wants to sit and watch TV, and they type into ChatGPT and they say, "What should I watch next?" And then it goes, "All right, you're gonna watch 8 seasons of the Fibber, whatever the fuck." And nobody wants to go to space. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
We need
nobody
send
wants to
people
die up
space
there.
again. We should send people to space against their will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
felons.
convicts.
Yeah, felon.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Misdemeanor.
We should send Donald Trump up there.
All right.
Yeah, jaywalking.
All right, you got 2 years probation for your DUI, or we can send you to Mars. What do you want to do?
Can I drink in the spaceship?
Of course, yeah, of course you could drink in the spaceship. You can drive it drunk. Who gives a fuck, you know?
Mhm.
So I think that's a good idea. Damn, I should be president.
It would be cool to get the first DUI in space.
Mm-hmm. Driving your spaceship around erratically,
Hitting an asteroid.
kind of like in the fifth. Yeah,
Crashing your spaceship into an asteroid because you're texting.
Getting a ticket from the space police, the aliens.
Oh, I hate the
come
space
flying.
police.
They're always they fucking just pick on us drunk drivers.
It fucking sucks. Like
Not
there's,
fair.
I don't even have to stay on the road because there is no road. Who even cares?
Mhm.
They let Chewbacca
Well, but
drive
it's-
these things. He's an animal.
He's a dog.
Hey,
Yeah, he's a
uh,
giant dog.
Space police, what are they singing? Sending out a UFO instead of SOS?
Ooh.
I guess it
can
would
go
Yeah.
with that. Yeah,
Kind of works.
nice. Yeah,
I mean,
nice.
SOS still works though, right?
I guess if you're
Save our
stuck
space.
in space or stuck outer space.
Outside space. Outside in space? Like in is like lowercase.
I think they should add a new planet. They should discover a new planet, but it shouldn't be like on the other end of the solar system. It should be right next to us so we can go there faster.
But that's the thing. So like there's no roads in space. So like how could you actually get a DUI? The same can be said for the ocean, right? There's no roads in the ocean. So how can you guys get a DUI? How can you be given DUIs to these poor boaters? These poor guys
Yeah.
who just spend thousands of dollars on a boat and all they want to do is get drunk and like drown.
And
Right?
let,
Let 'em.
let people swim in the ocean if they want.
Yeah.
Especially
let
at
people
night if
drown.
they're drunk.
What's the problem?
Drunk nighttime ocean swimming hits different when you don't have a lifeguard in your ear telling you
Yeah.
it's dangerous.
Some fucking cop yelling at you, blowing his whistle from the beach at you.
Trying to tell you, this is the time of day when the dolphins go into heat.
That's fine.
You don't want to be out there.
I'm trapping them.
They're going to turn you into the Little Mermaid.
Well, you drive out far enough, you can do anything you want.
That's true.
There's
International
no
waters.
jurisdiction.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could just kill anybody you wanted.
Yeah, that'd be so.
Nobody
That's
would
the
get-
perfect
No
murder.
one can yell at you. No one can yell at you. I'm surprised more people just do that.
Yeah, more people should rent a
Lure
big
each other.
yacht and then go sail to international waters and then just like kill someone and then come
Just
back.
start going crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Coming back covered blood. What do you?
Hey,
International
you fell
waters.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, you
Not my-
can't.
yeah,
You
it's
can't
a
get me in
problem.
trouble.
Or you could do it in
I mean, people
space.
do that, right? They do that all the time, and then they get caught. They go to jail. There's always some rich guy who like brings his girlfriend on like a sailing trip, and then he comes back alone and goes, "Well,
The bitch fell off.
I'm real sorry about this." Yeah, he's wearing his "bitch fell off" T-shirt.
If you can read this, the bitch fell off.
He's like, "Oh, well, look at my shirt."
Well, he wasn't
Shame
wearing the
what
shirt when he
happened, but
left.
Let's
so
move on. Yeah, that's true.
He couldn't have known what was going to happen.
You can't plan for that. Can't plan for accidents. It's no big deal.
I hate when the bitch falls off. Completely ruins a motorcycle trip. That's why they were never able to rescue Aurora, Colorado, the Hells Angels, because their bitches kept falling off. They had to pull her up. They had to pull over and go look for them.
If enough bitches fall off, unfortunately, they're gonna mandate motorcycles have seatbelts, and that's just something we can't stand by.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck. Having a seatbelt, and then like when I'm like going like 120 and stop traffic in LA, and someone opens their car door and I just fly over it and just kind of like turn into a paste, but my bike is still connected to me. I'd fucking
Yeah, I want to be
so
tomato
pissed.
paste. I want to be emulsified by the
I'll get a
road.
motorcycle.
What's the point of having a
Hey,
motorcycle if you don't get
easy-
emulsified?
Easy solution.
I don't even want to feel it. I just want to turn into paste.
Yeah, what's some good
My
road
first
rash?
job when I got back to Ohio, I was working with this lady. Her name is Jean, and she was like, she lived in the school district that I grew up in, and I was like, yeah, did you know so and so? I said my mom's name, and she's like, oh yeah, I graduated high school with her and stuff like that, and I thought it was really cool. She said my mom was awesome and everything, and so then I like talked to my uncle, my mom's brother. And I was like, hey, you remember so-and-so? He's like, oh, yeah, her brother got his head cut off when he ran his
Damn.
motorcycle through a line.
Oh,
and I was like,
no.
oh, Jesus. Like, that's the first thing he said to me. Like, I had no idea.
Damn, that sounds like a cool
But,
family.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like a cool guy.
she didn't mention that part, even though I don't know why she would.
Yeah.
But I see why. That's how I
Yeah, that's
found
the
out
coolest
that-
part. I wish I had a brother who got his
Yeah,
head
yeah.
cut off.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
He's
tell
like,
you
That would be
about
such a
it.
good
EMT.
story.
It was like a
I wouldn't even say it was my
clean
brother.
cut.
Just like, he got his head cut off.
Yeah, I would disown him the second his
Yeah.
head got cut off. I don't want to be related to you anymore, man. You're a
Yeah,
loser.
That's embarrassing. Getting your head cut off like that.
Headless bitch. If you can read this, the head fell off.
You know, back then, like, that's the thing with motorcycles. Now there's no more headless horsemen because when you get your head cut off on the motorcycle, you turn into the tomato paste. And so now there's no more ghosts that are headless horsemen.
I
Like
hate
a
those
horse,
guys.
You get your head cut off, you just fall off the horse, and no big deal, right? But a motorcycle,
Mhm.
splat.
That's a messy.
Yeah, it's real messy.
Mm-hmm.
So now we don't have white dog poo, we don't have headless horsemen. I mean, what else? What else are we losing? What else in this
This
godforsaken
country
world?
used to
Squirrels?
be good.
Yeah,
They're killing the
Mhm.
squirrels. They're doing the gerbil trick
They're
with
killing the
squirrels.
squirrels. Yep. There's a police officer in New York pretending that he has to arrest squirrels and then sticking them up his ass.
It's awesome.
Raccoons too.
That's right in Lingle country, too.
Yeah,
It's weird that that's like a Republican
Lingle.
talking point because it's almost certainly Republicans who did it. It's a Republican small town on the
Oh,
border
yeah.
of Pennsylvania. And animal control, I don't think those are liberals.
no.
They just
I mean,
assume
it's
that
like-
it
it was a
must be like a
cop, wasn't it?
blue-haired poetry major. Yeah, they like someone reported that the guy had a squirrel, and the guy was a gay OnlyFans model too.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who had the squirrel, so they accidentally supported that guy, and like someone called in a report, and then the cops like tried to take the squirrel, and then the squirrel bit the cop, and then they had to kill it to test it for rabies.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't do a rabies test on a live squirrel. And
Yeah.
apparently, like, he he like rescued the squirrel when its like mom died like many years ago, and then they tried to release it to the wild and it didn't work because it was too reliant on humans, and then he didn't want to give it to like an actual rehabilitation place for squirrels. Which, how many rehabilitation places for squirrels are there? Because
there's probably
at least here they're just like all around, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're like a vermin, but they're just.
Well, he wanted to go viral.
They exist outside, yeah.
Because it was famous on Instagram.
To me, they shouldn't have killed the squirrel, but also you probably shouldn't have been.
They should have
owning
killed
a
the
squirrel.
guy for owning the squirrel. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, they should let you own a squirrel.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it
just
is
like
gross.
cops just love killing pets, so I understand.
No,
the
I mean, of
grievance,
course.
but
Just don't even bother.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, if someone wants to have a raccoon in their house and it has rabies, just let them do it. Because who's it gonna? It's gonna bite him.
If you call the 911 because there's like an animal loose and the cops show up, like they're killing the animal. Like no matter what, they're going to fucking kill the animal.
That's what they do.
There's no shot of that thing. Yeah, it's like that's all they do. That's all they want to do. They want to find a reason to use their gun. And so like an animal, they don't have to go through counseling when they fire it off like that. So they're like, okay, shit, hell yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't get time off though.
Yeah, you don't get the time off, but you also don't have to go to some dumb fucking class and listen to some lady talk to you about killing another person when it wasn't
It's
even
bullshit.
your fault.
It wasn't my fault. It was his fault. He got in the way.
Yeah, he pissed me off.
He was in the way of the bullets, and I was mad.
I was so mad I couldn't control myself.
Plus, I was having a bad day. My fucking team lost.
Last night, my bets didn't win me any money, and I'm mad. So damn right I got to shoot somebody. There's a few. I'm looking at around here, and it's okay. There's one that'll take squirrels. I think they'll just kill squirrels. There's too many squirrels, right?
Yeah, they make them like they grow on trees. Literally, they grow on trees. They fall out of trees.
Yeah, they do. No, that what they do is they plant their nuts in the
Oh,
ground.
those are their
and then
eggs.
The lady squirrels find the nuts and then fill themselves up with it and then go to sleep and then
nice.
Spring.
So the ground is like their
boom.
sperm bank.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
The ground is their sperm floor.
The sperm floor.
They're playboys. The playboys in
the newspaper
swimsuit.
They sperm tribute the ground.
And the lady squirrels just kind of, dig it up and grab it. That's why you always see squirrels digging.
That's
Fun
crazy
fact.
that's how it works.
Yeah. Hey, science is crazy. Nature, it's wild. Nature is a movie. Check it out.
Blows my mind how crazy nature is sometimes. Just see like some wild shit. Like watching like another animal eat another animal is like
Hey,
crazy.
guess, would you like to take one guess which animal eats the most animals?
The human animal.
Humans.
Fucking, that's what's up, man. That's crazy.
Oh, hell yeah. We're
That's
top of the food
terrible.
chain.
That's so crazy to think about.
We're top of the food chain because we have a gun. That
Yeah,
changed the game for
thumbs.
everybody.
Well,
They really
and,
put
like,
lions in their
blades,
place
too.
and bears and
Yeah.
all those. Not really alligators though.
No.
Alligators
they're tough.
they get some dubs on us and on our dogs, our shitty little dogs.
Well, the problem is alligators are taking advantage of like our kids and our dogs, our small dogs. You put your son, like, you're like, hey, go take a picture. You go down to Orlando, go to see Disney World because that's where all your friends are, Mickey and Minnie and Donald and whatnot. And then you see an alligator at the hotel and you're like, hey, Travis, go down there.
In the
Go down
fountain?
there. Yeah, in the fountain. Go down into the fountain. Let me take a picture. And then he just snaps and starts shaking it. And it's like, what do you do? Well, you call the cops and they start shooting blindly.
Yeah, you don't want to call the cops because then they'll have a peanut the squirrel situation. So you just let them have the kid.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to.
Like you can always make a new kid,
wildlife. Yeah,
but you can't make a new alligator because I don't have the right DNA to do that.
Yeah, I can't. Personally.
I can't. Like if two alligators got together, they could make a new alligator, but
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I couldn't. An alligator and me couldn't.
No.
You can't do that.
No, I wouldn't even want to try.
That's like oil and water. It's just not gonna mix.
Yeah.
I have a question. It's not related to anything that we're talking about, but I was wondering about it today. Do we think Hawk 2 is going to be on The Simpsons?
I hope so. Wasn't Planet of the Base on The Simpsons?
That's what got me thinking about
Yes.
it. Is like he got on there, and I was talking to a coworker that hadn't heard of Planet of the Base, and like clearly he knows about Hawk 2. So I think it's a more like relevant cultural reference, right?
Yeah, it had a broader audience. Like Planet
Would
of
you
the
be able
Apes.
to
I
say
remember
spit on that thing on The Simpsons?
Yeah, you could say spit on that thing. Because they would be like, it would have something to do with like something you would spit on. And it would like, she comes on and she's like, spit on that thing.
Yeah, it would be like a double
And
entendre.
then-
Like Bart's
and then
hand.
Bart's
It'd be like a
like,
callback from
"Huh?"
early Simpsons.
Yeah. Like, I bet she'll, if she's around, if she wants to, she can be on there. She can do anything. Ma'am, Miss Haktua, I believe in you. I think you are our preeminent podcaster. It's you and Joe Rogan.
I just wish she would make more episodes. She's kind of lazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, when's the last one? Because did they do more than two?
I just looked. She did one with the Playboy Bunny. What's her
There are
name?
like 5 of them.
Uh,
But it's been going on for like weeks and weeks and weeks. You would think they would have more episodes.
They just don't have much to say.
There's
I guess.
9.
Oh, she has plenty to say. She has
Well, I
so
guess
much
that's
to
9
say.
weeks, right? That kind of makes sense. That tracks.
I guess so.
Oh, Holly Madison. Yeah, I remember Holly Madison. She was on the Playboy show on E. The one where they all, like 3 of them dated Hugh Hefner. Another E show
Oh,
that I
lucky.
remember watching and being like, damn, if these blurs weren't here, I'd be seeing tits on TV.
Damn, I want to fuck Hugh Hefner. He's so
They're
sexy.
so these chicks are so lucky getting to fuck you.
Oh, I would love to just peel apart his nasty, smoky bathrobe and just
put his
spread
nuts in
apart
my
his
mouth.
gristle.
Ooh. Let's go.
I'd love to swallow his
Also,
eggs.
okay, I do have a problem here though. Episode 2 of Talk to It is only 31 minutes long.
Yeah, the one
she
with her
talks to
bitch grandma.
granny. Yeah.
Yeah, that pisses me off. And every episode's like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Come on, that's lazy.
Well, she died
Your
halfway
fans-
through, so they had to cut to just her and her friends.
Yeah, I guess so.
They can't do
Your
a whole hour.
You can't do 1 hour, 60
Some of
minutes.
it is
It's not that
ads, too.
hard.
Yeah.
Ads.
The amount of money you're making off this.
Yeah, that's bullshit. We need better. We need the Paul brothers, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we should get on there.
Support us.
I'll say whatever we have to say. I'll talk about Lunchly. Lunchly does not have mold in it.
Lunchly will not kill you.
Lunchly is
healthy
insanely good for you.
And it tastes good.
It tastes incredible.
And yeah, and it's not for just like dumb kids.
Didn't a bunch get pulled off of shelves?
No,
No.
it didn't. Of course not. No,
Old.
Lunchly
from
would never
shelves.
betray us.
I think I got the Hassan raid on the.
Oh,
Oh, actually?
yeah, no,
Did I?
he brought it.
I'm not
no,
sure.
No, I think somebody brought it up on his stream because he's still
okay.
alive. But
yeah,
even
I was
just
gonna
talking about it
say
with-
I wouldn't expect him to go offline this early, but I put up a fake.
oh, we're getting some fresh tier ones.
I put up a fake Felix stream where I have him watching
Mhm.
like a Pakistani news broadcast from 6 hours ago on loop, and then I got a loop of his cam from one of our streams that we did like 2 years ago, and I've had that going for 4 hours.
Yeah, everybody.
It has
you have
1,500 viewers.
2,000 viewers. Holy shit.
Why is bro watching Pakistani news? Omega lol, omega lol.
And I also have the My Son the Hurricane song playing on loop behind it. So people have heard that like 25 times. And there's
Dude,
also
people are
I made a
gifting
10
subs? Oh my
minute
goodness.
MP3 that just has the Discord notification at the 5-minute mark, and that's on loop.
You're such a demon, man.
People are just people are losing it in there.
It kind of makes sense, like
So-
like they could have a chat where they can talk, because you're not going to be able to say anything in like Hassan's 235,000 person chat, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
people want like a chat room to chill in during the election, even though it's obviously a bit at this point.
Yeah.
I get it.
I think there's
235K, that's crazy.
mm-hmm.
I think he's ahead of Kai. It's a huge day for politics.
Yeah, who
It's
cares?
the Super Bowl of politics.
Boring.
Boring. Who cares?
I don't even care about this crap. I think I'll win.
No, you won't, dude.
I think I will.
No.
I think so. Did you write me in?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, hey, there's one. You can't vote for yourself. That's the rub. That's what is that you should not be allowed to vote for yourself in an election. I think that's dishonest.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
You should get stricken off the voter rolls.
Yeah. You should be allowed to vote. If you run for office, you shouldn't be allowed to vote ever again.
Yeah.
That's my
And if you've ever voted, you shouldn't be allowed to be president.
Mm-hmm.
Because it means you have a vested interest.
Yeah.
You care about politics too much. I want people who are outside the two-party system, who have never voted for either party.
We do need an outsider who's never even heard of politics.
I think we need an outsider ex-president who's sort of an outsider to the political system.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He could run the government like a business.
Ooh, now that's what we're talking about. We don't need a politician. We need a businessman.
Yeah.
You know how many fucking dipshits that I grew up with said that and probably still say that?
Oh, yeah. It's like a common refrain.
It makes me so fucking angry.
And all they do is complain about businesses. That's all people do is complain about businesses. They complain about stores and complaining about the prices of everything and websites not working and your ISP and everything. Like, you're just... that's all people talk about is how much they hate businesses around them and every business they have to deal with. But then they say we should run everything like a business. So the prices should be as high as possible. They should update stuff every couple days, and it makes it stop working. There's planned obsolescence, so you have to get a new phone every 2 years. All that kind of stuff. I think the government should work like that.
Yeah, I think it sort of is, where like nobody does anything and then it just fails. You roll back stuff, and so you don't have to give a shit about the consumer. Everyone gets sick off of like lunch meat and onions.
Yeah. The quarter pounder randomly gets a bunch of people sick and they die.
Yeah, you just die from going to McDonald's now, like right away, not over like 30 years.
Yeah, it's quicker.
That's pretty cool.
Saving time, efficiency. Only the quarter pounder though.
I bought lunch meat for the first time in like since, and probably like even before the Boar's Head news came out a while ago, and because we were going to drive to an apple orchard this weekend, and I was like, oh, I'll make sandwiches. No big deal. And like I just got like a rotisserie chicken like lunch meat because I was just at Target, and a day later I opened it up. And it was just completely slimy and stinky, and like it didn't expire for like a week. And I was just like,
"You're good then."
Fuck,
you're good. It's fermenting. It's healthy.
Yeah, you're right. And I threw it away in the trash, and it made the trash stink. So I had to take that out. And it was like, what? Like,
throw it in the neighbor's yard.
Now.
What kind of meat was it?
It was chicken.
Was it like turkey?
It was chicken.
Oh, that's right, rotisserie chicken. Yeah.
It was like that, like sliced rotisserie chicken or whatever. And I was just like, oh yeah, like I'll get this. And like I was like, because like my wife likes ham and I like turkey. She doesn't like turkey and I don't like ham, so I got chickens.
You don't like ham?
I don't really like ham.
Not on a sandwich like that. Like if it was a spiral ham, now we're talking like honey baked ham, sure. But like
I love a nice honey ham, Black Forest. Really,
by itself, I don't like it. Like a club, put some turkey on it, sure, I'll take it. But by itself, no. Like a ham and cheese is my least favorite sandwich. And people used to make that, like especially with Swiss. Gross, makes me gag.
I like doing the Anthony Bourdain sandwich. You know, he usually does mortadella, right? And then it's like mayo and like Dijon.
Oh yeah,
it's like a grilled cheese sandwich with that. Do that with ham, higher protein, lower fat. Yeah. Got yourself a nice, delicious snack, baby.
That was ham, lower fat. You ever seen a pig? Those things are fat as hell. How could this be low fat? They're the animal you compare someone to when they're too fat.
Yeah, that's true. Or a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It stands to reason. Those are the highest fat animals.
Mm-hmm. But also when you're having like a fit, you'd say, don't have a cow, man. Right?
Yeah. People don't say that anymore.
Boy used to say that. Some boy.
Yeah, some boy. There was some yellow boy. There was this awful yellow boy that tormented Americans in the 90s.
Oh, I hate him.
And his dad used to choke him, and we all rooted for the dad.
Yeah, we all liked it when he choked him.
I would love to just constrict Bart with his... I would love to just strangle him, like garrote him with his own slingshot, put it around his skinny little neck like an Ottoman... during an Ottoman brother feud when they kill one of the brothers with a bowstring.
Do the Simpsons still let Homer choke Bart?
I hope so.
I doubt it.
He gets consent now, though.
No.
Oh, okay. Can I choke you?
Yes, Dad.
No.
They have a safe word?
Yeah, they have a safe word. It's really weird.
They stopped in season 31.
Oh, wow.
That's cowabunga.
Why don't they just stop the whole thing? Yeah, their safe word is cowabunga.
Oh, but then in 2023, the Simpsons co-creator says Homer will keep on strangling Bart.
Oh. Well, he was on
that's good.
Epstein's plane, so.
Okay. Well, co-creator.
Mm.
James L. Brooks was on Epstein's plane?
No, Groening.
Yeah, I knew Groening was, but I'm just, don't start. Let's not get sued here.
He was getting foot massages allegedly.
Yeah, from Bart.
Who can say?
He got a foot massage from Bart and Lisa on Epstein's plane.
Yeah, that's how they got the roles.
He made them real.
Interesting.
Yeah, he said, "You want to be famous? You want to be on Tracy Ullman?"
What were we talking about? I have no idea.
Well, I do have an update on Lunchly.
Okay.
Is Ethan Klein's show named H3H3 or Hee Hee?
Hee hee.
I think it's like
Okay. Well, it's on that Reddit, and it's titled "Lunchly being removed from store shelves," and there's a screenshot of a tweet of a local Kroger saying that due to health concerns, the FDA has recalled Lunchly, and the OP says they found it on Twitter in response to one of Roseanne's tweets. I looked at the FDA food recall list, and as of now, it's not on the recall list. Maybe soon it will be. Still interesting that stores are pulling them, though. And then all the comments are saying, "You're so fucking gullible."
Lunchly's good for you. People just don't like it because it's based.
Yeah, what's in Lunchly?
It's the only food that isn't goy slop.
there's Prime, there's the Feastables, which are just fucking everywhere. I keep wanting to buy one because I've heard that it's like one of the worst tasting candy bars you could ever get, but they're also like $3.
It doesn't seem that good.
Feastable?
No.
We had them months ago when they like rolled out in Canada, and it's just a fucking chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Like there's the one that I had was like a Crunch bar, like the Nestle Crunch.
Oh, okay.
And then we also just got like regular milk chocolate, and yeah, it's a fucking chocolate bar, all right. But like in terms of like, I'd probably pick like 30 different chocolate bars before I picked one of those because it's boring. If I wanted pure chocolate, I just get a Hershey's or a Cadbury.
I searched Lunchly and I was scrolling through the post to see if got anybody sick, and then I came across a picture and I was like, this is a really funny looking guy, and then it was my profile picture a few days ago.
You're tricking yourself, blocking yourself.
I'm just tricking myself. That's pretty good, man. Oh, wait a minute, never mind.
Oh, but this is here's in TMZ. Lunchly fiasco is on the FDA's radar, with the agency telling TMZ Sports it has received numerous complaints surrounding the internet superstar's most recent business venture. So take that, he Discord.
But I wonder if those are like real complaints or if people are just like being like, oh, I got sick, and like they're like looking into it.
From what I can see from all these articles, is a lot of them have been moldy.
Okay.
And people have been doing like, reviews on stream and TikTok, and they open it up and it's just like moldy cheese and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They put that there.
That's interesting. Yeah, they lie.
They're going to unban it if Trump wins, though. Trump's going to legalize mold.
Yeah, where's the election at?
Hey, what did mold give us? A cure for a disease. So
that's true. They're making penicillin.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because all the diseases are coming back.
They won Kentucky. Trump won Kentucky. Harris won Vermont.
Wow.
It's currently 23-3 for Trump.
Nothing cool even happening.
1.4 million more votes.
Oh, well.
But a lot of time left in the game still, folks. How long does it take for this shit to be wrapped up? Like, when will we know by?
Probably like midnight or so.
Probably like tomorrow or the day after. Around the time this comes out. Because I'm sure there's going to be like lawsuits and stuff, and it'll be drawn out in the swing states. Most of the states will be in by tonight.
Like, because like polls closed here like 7:30, and so I think that's like 7 or 7:30 is everywhere. So then West Coast is like 10 o'clock our time. So it's just gonna.
It is a really annoying picture, Tom.
Yeah, I know.
Plus, you have to count all the late voters.
Yeah, that's true.
You have all the people that do late voting, and that's not for like another month. So it takes a while to count those, and it's just such a hassle.
God damn.
We should be able to.
We should just have a king.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. I'd be fine with that.
I think we should have a warlord.
We should. Well,
we should have a guy like Mr. Barbecue in Haiti. We need a guy like Mr. Barbecue to just clean things up.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, listen, no big deal.
We need him to deal with some of these Haitians. Because he knows better than anybody how to deal with Haitians, because that's all he does is just kill
Every
Haitians
day.
all day. Yeah, that's why I think
I
Captain
don't want
Barbecue.
anybody-
He should be on our side.
Right. Let's not kill anyone ever again. But
That would be awesome.
you see, Cole Campbell did officially endorse Donald Trump as president.
Yeah.
You better not try to
I mean,
vote.
between that and Rogan, I don't know if Kamala's going to be able to rally against that, even with LeBron and Azalea Banks on her side.
And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt wore his whites for Kamala hat.
Smokey Robinson endorsed Kamala.
Oh, okay.
Stevie Wonder.
Tom Colicchio.
Okay.
Hopefully he filled out the right ballot.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Sure, he means well, but who knows who he voted for?
Yeah, just don't do a write-in.
Biden will not attend Harris election night watch party. What a prick!
Yeah,
she was there for
he's
his.
He's a million years old.
Yeah, it's too late for him.
He's got some babies to bite.
Yeah, he's been eating babies. But in his defense, the babies were dressed as food.
Yeah.
You can't dress your baby as food because there are people around who are going to think it's food. It's like if during hunting season you and a friend had a 2-person deer costume and you just sat out there in the woods and you like walked through deer blinds and stuff and you got shot. People would say, "Well, why are you wearing a deer costume?"
Well, and it was Halloween, right? And who's to say that his costume wasn't being Fat Bastard from Austin Powers?
Yeah, it was more of a
And
conceptual
he wants to
costume.
eat babies. Yeah, like he forgot. Like it was in the office, but they're like, "Oh, like you can't wear the whole thing because no one's gonna know you're Joe Biden." But like, get into character, and like, he got into character later.
They didn't get the
but,
rights.
Yeah, he's like, yeah,
From Dana
but like
Carvey.
we can't hear it. We can't hear it in
Mike
the videos
Myers.
and the pictures when he's singing the song, like the Chili song, "Baby Back Ribs." So. Like, but he's singing that to the babies and then like pretending to eat them.
Yeah. But the real fat
And also,
bastard, he would eat
whatever-
it for real.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. He was a bad guy.
He's
He
really
died.
bad.
Yeah, he did
He
pass
died?
away. He died.
He died in prison.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was sad.
They don't like when you eat a baby in
man.
prison.
Nope. Don't mess with fucking babies.
They don't like cannibals.
Don't eat people in prison.
They really
They
don't
don't
like
fuck around.
cannibals. They have to put you in AdSeg, and they won't even give you people to eat,
No.
Damn.
even if you say it's your
So he
religious
was-
beliefs.
That feels unethical.
Yeah, he was doing a hunger fast because they wouldn't give him people to eat,
Yeah,
and then he passed away after one day. But he got skinny, like so. He wasn't big fat guy in prison anymore.
he was just
right.
bastard.
Yeah, he was just bastard. No, medium bastard.
I would stay away from him. There's a guy in prison whose name was just bastard,
Average bastard.
average bastard.
Average bastard.
That sounds like a video game review channel on YouTube.
Hold on.
It's me, average bastard.
I think we can figure this out.
Yeah. They're going to be talking about DEI chins in the new
I'm
Tomb
just your
Raider.
everyday average bastard.
Average bastard.
They should give fat bastard a DEI chin.
Average bastard plays, and the channel is that bastard chap.
That bastard chap.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that's awesome.
Average bastard plays Rocket League Part 3, Rocket Ball.
7 views.
Oh, look at him, dude.
Average bastard. He doesn't look like skinny fat bastard.
No, he
That
doesn't.
sucks. Dude, I thought you were skinny fat bastard.
Yeah, Elite Dangerous. You're playing Elite Dangerous, bro? Come on.
Look at people, their names are like, yeah, I basically suck at video games, but come watch me anyways. You know, average bastard, like normal
Go
dad
off,
of one, something like Like,
Get 'em.
well, with names like that, you're not really inspiring me to come click and see if that you're good at the game.
Bastards of the Galaxy 7 years ago.
It's funny when a
Space Jam
guy's
2.
personal brand is just being British, but in an old-fashioned way. Like, does that work on British people? I assume they look at that. They see it's like a guy with like a Peaky Blinders cap, and it says, "We need more tweed in this world."
The
He's got, like, the
Bastard
Union
Adventures. Wasn't it the Bastard Adventure with a black guy where they're playing Portal 2.
It says with a black guy.
Yeah, it
with the
does.
black guys
Black-
in the title.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. The Bastard Adventures with a Black Guy. Is that the guy's name? Or no, his name is Durag TS.
Come on.
Okay.
So he didn't stream like for quite a long time.
How is that the title, man? You're doing a Let's Play of Portal. That bastard gamer and his black acquaintance, Durag TS, had just come home from a round of bowling and had just realized that their house was falling apart, and it was up to that bastard gamer and Durag TS to sort this out.
So
Man.
cool.
And the guy comments on it, says, was a pleasure being in this, man.
Yeah,
This
it's like a
video where it's
9-part
like
series
me
for
and a
Portal
black
2
guy
as
playing.
well.
That's so weird. That's really weird.
Bastard Adventures with a Black Guy.
Bastard Adventures with a
Plays
Black Guy.
Gmod Scary Map featuring Durag TS. Good lord.
Interesting.
I have a name. It's Durag TS.
Like, do you think that's gonna get like more hits? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it. This is the only average.
Yeah, someone's like,
bastard
wait a
I can
minute, a
find.
black guy playing Xbox? Are you serious? I gotta see this.
I gotta filter by channel. Maybe there'll be
Yeah.
other old angry bastard gamer, broke
Okay.
bastard garage, the absolute bastard,
I just saw the
gentleman
absolute
bastard, lucky bastard,
mean old bastard,
old Norse bastard tunes.
the fat bastard, the fat bastard.
The fat bastard? I'm
no,
a
it
fat
just
bastard
appears to
making some
be-
videos. That's not
appears to
the
be a
fat
child.
bastard.
A child.
You should get sued.
making videos. Never mind. Evil bastard. Ooh, oh, that's scary.
I'm gonna send this to Michael Myers' team.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you see this guy? He's
Yeah, take this
impersonating
down.
Character. Let's
Sue him.
kill
This
him.
guy's doing unlicensed covers of you. I love covering movie quotes.
The bastard hounds. There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of bastards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bastards in general.
I'm looking at 3 of them right
It's
now.
very
Hey.
normal.
Hey.
It's very normal for people to be born out of wedlock. It's very common. People don't even really
That's
like.
true.
If people find out that you're a bastard, they don't give you shit
Mhm.
anymore. It's not like Game of Thrones times where if they find out you're a bastard, you got to go to the wall. Like probably the
Yeah,
majority
I
of
think they
people are
should.
born out of wedlock. That's just how it is in our fallen society.
And they took away marriage.
Yeah,
Another thing.
they made it
Add
illegal.
to the list.
They said you have to be gay. You have to be gay, at least pejoratively.
Mm-hmm. That's a shame. Not happy about that.
Yeah. Fortunately, I was able to do it, but
Oh, gee. Well, you know,
I don't know if we're gonna beat the Bastard Adventures with a Black Guy.
Bastard
No.
Adventures
No.
with a Black Guy.
that's
Another
pretty
thing
good.
about the Bastard Gamer is that like his logo is it's like the silhouette of a guy, but it's done in like a gradient that goes between blue and red, and there's like yellow in the middle. But then his
Mhm.
logo is just the Steam logo over his face.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess if you're gonna have anything that denotes that you're a gamer, the Steam logo, it works.
Steam is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, Harris won Massachusetts.
Let's go.
Wow, I bet you're thrilled about that.
That's crazy. Everyone told me it was going to go red. I was looking at the Mets map. I was looking at those maps where every state was going to go red because of the squirrel. People were going to be
Mets
so
map,
mad that
that's-
that guy did the gerbil trick with the squirrel that they were going to vote for Trump. And he's going to make it legal to have animals in your house.
I hope he's not too upset.
I'm going to put RFK Jr. in charge of having animals in your house or not. And whether you can, fuck them or put them on your butt or
Mhm.
vivisect
Mhm.
them and extract their poop and then eat it. Do
Yep.
like Joseph Mengele experiments to recreate white dog poop to see which nutrients we need to make white dog poop like we used to have. Before these woke DEI chins, these
Well, they
SJWs
took it back.
fucked it up. They got into the
Yep.
dog food. They got into Purina.
Ah,
Is North Carolina a battleground state?
yes.
Yeah. It seems
He was
pretty
here yesterday.
split evenly.
And I think she was just here like a few days ago too, or like they had people here. So it'll be down to the wire.
copying each
folks.
other.
Yeah,
They shouldn't
are.
copy.
Just following each other.
It's like going to the urinal next to somebody. You're trying to use the same
Mhm.
urinal.
It's cringe.
That would be funny. Like not even using the urinal next to somebody, like trying to use the same one.
Yeah. Hey, move over.
That-
Quit
move over,
hogging
yeah,
it.
that'd be-
There's room in there.
Like going to like a hockey game and like it's like intermission and you're just waiting, so you just walk up and use some guy's urinal with them.
Yeah, you
It's
just
like,
hip
everything
check him
else
out
is
of the
full,
way.
dude. Hey, dude, we're gonna share, all right?
Yeah, we're gonna double up. We're gonna be urinal buddies. It's not gay.
Hey, don't look down, dude.
Yeah, don't look at my dick because you're gonna be jealous.
You're gonna want to suck it.
You're gonna want to suck the pee out.
We're gonna go to the bathroom.
Let me use your
The
urinal, or
glory
you're gonna
hole.
be my urinal.
Mm-hmm.
If there was no social media, you would be my urinal.
Mm-hmm.
You would be my PP concubine.
without these things, X and Facebook and Instagram, well, you would be my toilet.
Yeah, that's right. I would just be going around peeing and shitting on everybody if there wasn't Instagram. The only thing stopping me from doing that stuff is the idea that someone might take a picture with their phone.
Yeah, I could get canceled online. That's the only thing stopping me.
That's the only thing stopping me from doing felony crimes all the time. Just random strangers. Because someone might film it and I might go viral, and then that's such a hassle. Because then you'll get canceled. You've got like the peanut gallery, the keyboard warriors making all sorts of comments about you. Like, why did this guy shoot someone in public?
Why is he
like,
coming on some guy's sandals?
Yeah, why did he come on some guy's sandals? I just know they're going to email my boss.
Ugh, another day.
I hope my boss doesn't find out about the shooting.
Yeah, my boss doesn't find out about
the massacre
crimes.
I hope my college advisor doesn't find out that I shot up the college, because I would like to graduate.
Yeah. How's this going to affect my graduate?
Yeah. Oh, are they going to let me walk at graduation? I hope so. I hope I can still walk, because I did pass all my classes.
I just also had to go wild for a second.
I had to go wild. I went crazy white boy.
White boy style.
I became El Blanco Loco.
Become El Whito Loco. Don't do any of that.
Yeah, don't do
everyone.
that.
If you're listening,
Do
just
not
don't
do
fucking
that.
All right. Social media exists and you will get canceled.
You will get canceled. Someone will take
That's
a picture.
right. Yep. Someone's going to take a video of you.
Yeah. You can't do
Killing
school
that
shootings
squirrel.
anymore because people are just going to... There are cameras everywhere. There are cameras everywhere.
Oh, God damn it.
So you will get caught. So don't do it. Be smart.
Don't do it. Be smart. Amen. We love you. Subscribe to the Patreon.
That's right.
Check out the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau bobblehead pencil holder gag.
Yeah.
Yep.
At our store.
Yeah.
It's on our Amazon affiliate link.
You could fuck it if
we're
you have
also
a
gonna-
really thin penis.
We're gonna start doing the silicone peanut butter jar, but we're gonna actually paint it.
Yeah, we're going to make
on
our
our
own.
Teespring.
We got
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to get a
actual
3D
artisan
printer
version.
and